Okay, I'll try and make this quick, short, and sweet. Anyway, I was doing the demonstration there, and then afterwards I was walking up the sidewalk. I still had my hat and my glasses and my sign, my firearm, my pistol I had on my side. Here, I'll just show you what I was wearing here. It was pretty sunny out, so I had my glasses on. Here's the sign I had. And then here's my pistol, which I carry with me on good occasions. And so I was walking up the sidewalk. Officer Burke, he pulls over, blocks the traffic there on the road. He's got his lights on. He hops out. He interrogates me. He wants my papers, for the gun, for citizenship, I guess. He's looking for some identification, some certification, something to prove that, I'm allowed to be there, and I'm allowed to have, my freedoms and whatnot that are given to non-felons. And he wants to make sure I'm not a felon, and he's concerned about the safety, apparently, of other people. Another officer had pulled up behind him, and so they got their lights on. They're blocking, half the lanes. It was 2 lanes of traffic, but one of them, they were blocking. And he really wants the papers, and then I refused to give him the papers, and he thinks it's required. There's some sort of law or something that forces citizens to have to carry papers with them, as they walk up the street. And I disagree with him, but I do give him the information he wants to know to identify me. He wants to look in the system, and he gets his partner there, this female officer. She goes back to her car with the information, my name, my address, my birth date, very personal information. I guess it could be found without too much trouble, if you know me or know much about me, talk to people or whatever. So anyway, I was detained for a couple minutes. He wanted to know what I was doing there, with the sign and whatnot, if I had a job, things of that nature, and I was pretty uncomfortable with it. Didn't want it to happen, but that's what happens, I guess, in the current society. That's why we need to get Ron Paul into office, so that he can help restore some of these constitutional rights that people used to take for granted, and now we've lost a lot of them, apparently, and we can no longer express a lot of these the right to the press, with the signs there, the freedom of to bear arms, the right to bear arms, the right to be secure in our possession without being detained, without being unreasonably detained like I feel I was. Alright, that's it. Let's see how this turns out.